My dear friends of the YouTube crafty learn it how to do it yourself world, I did not talk about wires at all yesterday, so I figured we'll do a quick couple minutes about wire. Don't judge me. So I just went on a really wonderful vacation to San Carlos, Mexico, and I always call my vacations workcations a little bit because I always bring my jewelry stuff. This is my stash, and I kind of made it flat and smaller so that I could travel and not take up a whole bunch of space. But here are my goodies. Ooh, there's some chain I don't necessarily need. So I'm going to show you a little bit about some wires, and I just exposed this is basically dirty laundry if you love wires. One of the reasons is that, especially for thinner wires like this is a 16 gauge sterling silver coil of wire. If you're not careful, things start to bend, and stuff like this is a half hard 26 gauge sterling silver round wire. They can kink, and sometimes that kink is not fun to try to get out, or it just never looks right. So I'm just going to quickly kind of sort through some stuff. Ooh, there's some of my amethyst balls. Ooh, sorry, let me just not knock everything over. So I have three kinds of wires. I've got gold fill. I've got copper. This I buy every year and I usually buy my wire twice a year because I usually go wholesale at the gem show. I buy all my wire from Kamal Trading. They are the most reputable. They have the best prices, and their quality is amazing. Remember, if it's really cheap and it sounds like an amazing deal, it probably is really cheap and it's not that amazing of a deal. But these folks here, I love them like family, and they really stick by their product. So this is copper. I've had it for, well, this wire I haven't, this one I've had for a little less. This one I've had for quite some time. And as you notice, the color is changed a little bit, but not as much as you would think for copper. Their copper is awesome. So here's some more gold. Now, the tricky part about wire is as you go higher in the number, ooh, look at that, silverite. And some sapphires. Okay, so as you go higher, labradorite, pretty. Ooh, look at that chalcedony down there. All right, getting distracted. Squirrel. Okay. So as you go higher in the numbers, so up in the number means it's a thinner wire. The lower the number means a thicker wire. So I think this is the thickest I have here. This is an 18 gauge gold fill wire. Gold fill means it's a 14 karat gold over brass. These are electroplated, so the coating on here is amazing. I wear my gold fill all the time. I confess I don't take off my jewelry enough, so I often, I'm the best for durability testing. Okay, so the thinner the wire, the higher the number. So this is a 26 gauge, pretty darn thin. I think they go up to like 32, but that's great for crocheting and all that good jazz. The thicker the wire is, the smaller the number. This one is a 20 gauge. Now there's two other classifications within, well, not two, but there is hard, half hard, and dead soft. Dead soft is it's going to be extremely malleable and easy to form. I use soft for my rings. On the 18 gauge, the 16 gauge, the thicker the gauge, I like to go soft because it's really hard to make the ring or whatever form to my will. It's literally really, really stiff. Like this, I'm going to put a considerable amount of pressure, and I'm not going to get that great of a bend. So that's the thing about wire. So if you're going to get started and you don't want to do copper, you love silver and gold, don't go straight out to silver and gold. They're expensive. I think gold for the ounce right now is running somewhere about $45. It changes with the market. Silver, I think, is around $25. I could be wrong. If you call somebody like Kamal Trading, they can tell you. Their gold and silver moves with the market when it's sold in this way. If you don't want to do copper and you do like the silver and gold color, just head on over to your local crafting place. If you don't have a small one, go to the big one, get your coupon on their apps for Joann and Michaels, and I'm sure Hobby Lobby has one too. And sometimes it's called German silver, silver plated, gold plated, and any of those will work for you. You aren't always going to have the choice of soft, hard, or half hard, but with the chasing hammer and the block, you can make anything hard. So that's just a quick little thing about wire. Remember, the smaller the number, the finer the wire, or the thicker the wire. The higher the number, the finer the wire. And go cheap first so you can make lots of mistakes so you don't go crazy with pressuring yourself. Okay, y'all, I'll see you on the rebound. And by the way, I do annotate these, but it's only visible on like PCs and laptops. You can't really see them on mobile stuff. So if you get a chance later on, check out my first video. If there's some things I talk about too fast, I try to annotate them for you. Okay guys, have a great day. Don't forget to comment and like. Please subscribe and check out my Facebook group. Talk to you later. Bye.